Okay, so today I am going to vlog how to do my dirty pour on my paintings with the mixture of the colors and the floetrol. So I picked my 8 colors. It was a difficult choice. And I've got my 8 cups. So what I'm going to do is put the paint in the cups and put the floetrol in the cups and mix them up. My canvas is sitting on top of little Dixie cups. That helps with the drying, the airflow. Okay, so first we're going to put the colors into the cups. So, my first one is a metallic blue. And you don't need a lot, really, because like half is going to be the floetrol. Then we have the purple metallic. Or actually, this is a color changer. Color shift. This one here is a color shift. This one here is a metallic. This one, color shift. They're so pretty. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Then we have another color shift. And then this is the pearl metallic white. And then what I like to use on all of them is the extreme glitter. It comes out really nice. Okay. Now next we are going to put the floetrol in. This is a giant gallon that I just got. I should put it in a smaller container, but okay. So I usually do about that. About, you know, the same amount. I want it to, like, flow. Now always make sure you have your popsicle sticks or whatnot out, ready for each individual cup. And if you put a little too much in, that's always okay. You can add more paint. You can't go wrong with leftover paint, right? You can always make something else. You're probably better off buying the floetrol by the gallon because I bought the quart first and that went so fast. And then what you're going to do, I'll show you one, and then I'll mix the rest. You don't want to watch me mix every one. So you're going to mix it. Let me turn this down a little so you can see. Sorry about that. Okay. So I'm going to show you. We're going to mix it. We're going to scrape around the sides. We're going to get the bottom. And then it's going to come out like this. Like a watery consistency. And then it's going to look like that. Beautiful. So let me mix the rest up and then we'll be ready to pour. Okay, now that we have all our colors mixed, we are going to, because my canvas is so big, I'm probably going to be doing several of these instead of one big cup and pour. I'd rather do several little cups and pour, you know what I mean? So we'll start with the darkest color. And we'll pour that in there. And then it just kind of play it by whatever colors you think will look nice together. I think I'm doing the metallics first. And of course my glitter. Throw in my opalescence. Or metallics. I call them opalescence, but really they're metallic. And then the pearly metallic white on top. Throw that in there like that. Okay. Now that's going to be the first cup to pour on the canvas. So what I like to do for the first cup, sorry about the shadow, the lighting sucks, is pick up my canvas, put it on top, and flip it like that. Like that. And then put it back on its little cups. Kind of move it around a little. And there we go. And then I like to take this, whatever's left, in the cup. Kind of just plop it on there. And then move it around. It's a process. It takes a little bit to move it sometimes. It depends on how watered down it is. Sometimes you can add water so it's really quick, but I don't usually, I mean sometimes I'll add water, but I like to see those cells pop out. So that is my first cup, and then I'll mix up a new batch, and we'll go from there. So far, as I said, this is what it looks like. Nice, huh? And put some more color in there. Okay, so I've made my second cup here, and I am just going to plop it down right there. I think that's a good place for it. Look at those cells. And just kind of play with it. And then we will move our paint around. See how that white glitter, can't really tell with the camera, but that white glitter really pops. Sometimes you get more cells than others with the colors too, but you can always fix that with a heating gun or a torch. Make sure you have a plastic bag down too, because you know you're going to make a mess and get colorful. You want it to go down a little bit, right there. Okay, I'm going to make another cup for it, and we're going to flip that. Okay, so I have another cup, and we're going to flip that right over here. And we're going to kind of move it around, kind of let it up here and there, like that. Now if you notice there's like a glitter chunk or something, you can always just pull that out. Sometimes that happens. Look how pretty. You can always use your tools too. Okay. Now let's get this moved around. Oh, I like that color combination. And turn it back. I'm going to flip it around this way. And you can always use what's left down there with your tools to put on there if you want, on the plastic. Okay. And an example of that would be like, you put that on the end here, like this. And you can kind of smooth it out a little to get it to flow towards the end. Okay. And let's make another cup. Here's our next cup. I just had to wash the floor. One of the cats decided to barf on it, and then my daughter came in and slipped and fell on the floor. Good thing I didn't get that on camera. So we're going to flip, and we're going to move it around. Ooh, pearly. So pretty inside there. I don't know, I love looking at the colors. You okay, Luna? Did you barf on the floor? Okay. Now let's take these colors, I'm already a mess, and move them around. Eventually your fingers start slipping on the edges, but that's okay. You can just let it drip down the edges and then scrape the extra, or you can paint the edges a certain way. It's up to you. See it drip in there? And tip it. You probably only need one more cup for this. And I like doing this because it gives you lots of different color combinations, you know, rather than just the one. Okay, and time for the last cup. Okay, so we're on our last cup. And I'm going to plop it down. Actually, I'm going to do a little pouring with this one because there's some spots that are not covered. What, baby? You kept your what? Never mind. Okay. Now we're going to do the last little corner there. So, oh, there goes my quick cups. I'm going to pour it down. Sorry, I would back it up, but I'm covered in paint. But you'll see in a second what I'm trying to do here. There we go. There we go. Trying to get it covered down the ends. I think I got it all down my arm. Sorry about that. The girls were arguing at this point, fighting about cereal or something. I don't know. But I decided to cut that out. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get it to kind of spread to the ends here. So I'll scoop up what's on the bottom underneath and kind of let it just fall over the ends. The girls are always fighting. You know this. You know this by now. You hear them telling each other shut up in there and stuff? Alright. So now we'll go around the edges and we'll check and make sure they're all covered. I wish I had a better system to show you this, but it's hard when I'm trying to do this on my own without my camera and its tripod, because every time I use my camera, for some reason the memory card says it's corrupt when I try to transfer the video. So I have to figure that out. But I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying. Then, if you have leftover paints in your cups, which I always do, I always have leftovers. Then I'll find any spots that need a little extra, like that, or like this side here. I'll just kind of make little lines in it. And this is one of my favorites. I love this color. So I'll pour some of that over here to go along the edges. Pick up some of the extra off the side, add it in so it's not just one blob of color. Nobody wants one blob in the middle of their painting, right? Unless, you know, that's what you're into, then by all means, one blob, it up. And then scraping along the bottom like this, because you don't want too much paint on the bottom, because I realized by trial and error that if you have a lot hanging on the bottom, it will definitely pull the canvas off. So you want to do that to all four sides. And if you like the color you get, you just throw it on. Yep.
The slime that I made yesterday is hard.
Why is the slime you made yesterday hard?
I don't know.
Did you not add enough contact solution? Scraping. And you're going to want to move them on their cups too. You don't want to puddle paint on the cups. So you're going to want to move those cups out. And then, if you want some more cells, that's when you go for the heat, which I will show you in 1 second. So I have a torch. And you can use the heat gun or whatever, but I like the torch. You don't want too much heat on it because you don't want to burn it. See those cells coming out nice? And that's about all I'm going to do with the torch. I don't want too much. But, look at that. Look at those colors.
I got this.
I wish you could see it like I could. And if you find some uneven spaces, like here, you could always just touch it up like that. Or you could scoop up some from the, and let it run down. Like that. I like this color here, and I want to cover this up here. Like so. And it'll dry flat. It'll all run off. I like the little bit of white there. That looks good. And then you want to make sure you scrape the bottoms again, because you do not want, you know, that heavy dripping, like I said. Let me scoop up some color for that. And that'll just gradually run off, see? And scrape it off. See? This is by far one of my favorites. I do really like the colors I added, my color choices. And that would be partially Meadow. She helped me choose my colors. It's really pretty. You don't want to mess with it for too long, because once it starts to dry, it'll get a little chunky, and you don't want that. So there. That is how I do my dirty pours. What do you guys think? Comment down below if you like it, if you have any suggestions, if you have any questions of any kind. Comment down below and I answer all my comments. If you're not already subscribed, if you want to, you can do that. I mean, it's free, it helps, and you know, it doesn't hurt a fly. So thanks for watching, and I hope you liked this video. Bye guys. Now, when you end up with extra paint like this, this is when you can start to get creative on little canvases. And it doesn't even matter if your thing falls out. Because you can just pick it up, put it back in the cup, and move them all around. And then you can work on the edges later if you want. If you want. It depends on how you like your edges. Okay. And then you set it down. I'll work on that later. And this one, I could see lots of cells forming. It's always nice to have extra paint mixed with the Floetrol, because then you can do this. Like so. And then you can pour whatever you have extra on the corner where your finger was. And then you can use your tools to spread it out. And there you go. 2 little paintings that match somewhat in color, but totally different. You can scrape all that up with your little, you know, scrape that up, put it on for the sides, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean. And just have fun with it. See? Yeah? Good? Thumbs up.